Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm at a place called Skelton Lake today. It's to the east of Leeds. It was an area when I was growing up that was pretty much industrial. It was open cast coal mines and all kinds of pollution and deep treacherous pits of sludge that were left over from the coal mining, I think. Of course, we used to come down here on our bikes and have little adventures, so it all finished by then. But it's lovely now. I'll just show you. We're in the Aire Valley, so there's the River Aire here, then there's the Aire and Calder Canal, and then there's the Leeds to Rothwell Railway. There's the M1 motorway just there. There's the lake here that the area takes its name from. Beyond that is the Motorway services. It's very busy today, the sun's shining. I did bring my drone. I thought it'd be interesting. There's so much happening in this area, but the wind is really strong. I don't feel like it here, but once you get higher up it is. Anyway, it was a site of desolation for many decades. Anyway, a few years ago they landscaped this, and I think it's a nature reserve now. I think the RSPB have got something to do with it, and it ties in with the whole Aire Valley nature reserves. The next one going in the direction I'm going towards is St Aidan's, which is an RSPB, and then just beyond that is Fairburnings, which is RSPB, and there's all kinds of little private lakes and fishing clubs and things as well. It's a fabulous area to say you're on it. It's not 5 miles centre of Leeds. Quick update, anyone who doesn't know, I fractured my foot about 4 weeks ago. I had a nasty fall while I was out walking, and I've been pretty much stuck at home. It's been terrible. Well, I'm very fortunate. It could have been a lot worse, and I could have been much more seriously injured, I think, because I came down quite a distance, down a steep bank in some woodland. It's healing nicely, I think. Most of the swelling's gone now. My leg, I've never seen anything like it. I thought it was going to explode, but that's sort of slowly returning to normal, and I keep trying to sort of transition out of the boot. I have a little break. I've got to wear a boot, but I think the idea is as it gets stronger, the foot, you spend a little bit more time walking normally. So that's what I'm doing today. Just trying to have a very slow stroll. I already made this video a day or so back somewhere else but deleted it. I don't know. I'll get my head around all this tech one day. But basically I think what I said on that occasion still holds true. If I'd have had my walking poles with me, I doubt it would have happened. So it was kind of forgetfulness or pride But I won't forget them again, because it shook me up quite a bit, and I had high hopes of carrying on with my outdoor life well beyond my mid-60s. I also, as one of my friends pointed out last week, or the other week when we went out for a coffee, I never ever in my life wanted to be that person that got rescued. I've always thought myself as pretty self-sufficient when I'm out and about, and I very nearly became that person that got rescued. If I'd have needed it, I'd have been very grateful, but I never really wanted to be that person. So there isn't a moral really. Well, there is. If you're getting older and you need walking poles, walking sticks, or even a buggy, then use them, because it's better to be out looking like an old man with 2 walking poles and not be out at all. There's the lake here. 2 kilometres it is. You can just make out the motorway services there. We're about halfway between London and Edinburgh here, not far off. So if ever you're making that journey and you've got an hour or so to spare, and stop off here. It's quite warm, I'll be honest. There's actually a bridge just up there that takes you over the river onto the banks of the Aire and Calder, and if you go down there, it brings you to Rothwell railway station, Woodlesford railway station, about a mile. So you could get here by public transport. The other way, there's a park and ride, comes from Leeds city centre over that way. It's a not very pleasant walk really from the park and ride to here. If you wanted to visit it by public transport, I'd get the train to Woodlesford, and as I say, about a 20-minute walk up to this bridge, cross the bridge, and then go either way around the lake to the services. Have a coffee and go back. I'm tempted to put the drone up because it keeps us slowing down, does the wind, but if you can feel it on the video, hear it, it just gets up straight away. So maybe I have to come back. I've got plenty of time on my hands at the moment, and I'm not going too far. A couple of kilometres is about as much as I can manage. Now that was it really. I'm far from being fighting fit, as it were, but I'm getting there. Another couple of weeks I think is going to make all the difference, because the last week has made so much difference. My back fixed itself. I asked the doctor about physiotherapy for my back 4 weeks ago, because I'd had a back injury about 30 years ago, and I used to get free physiotherapy through my job. So they fixed it. I went as an outpatient 3 times a week for 4 weeks, and they fixed it. And it's never been a problem really since. If it's ever twitched, I've done some exercises. Anyhow, slamming this 20-odd stone body into the ground from 20 foot undid 30 years of looking after my back, and I was in such pain with it. It's been terrible. So I asked the doctor about physiotherapy, and she said, I could put you down for it, but I wouldn't hold your breath. So I never bothered to be asked to be put down for it, and went onto YouTube. Got about 3 or 4 exercises that I could barely do a couple of weeks ago, and I can do them quite comfortably now. And yesterday, just as I finished the exercises, I sat up and my lower left of my back just popped. It was bizarre, and it just felt better instantly. And touch wood, it's been okay since. So the back's right, the head's right, well, as right as it'll ever be. So it's just the foot. So that's what I'm doing. Slowly and gingerly, I'm getting my foot right. Anyhow, that's it guys. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully normal service will be resumed soon. I had so many videos, I was on a bit of a roll with the Leeds videos and one thing and another. I was having a ball. But hopefully we can soon pick up from where we left off. But yeah, for now I'll say cheerio. Thanks for listening to me drive along, and hopefully see you sometime soon with something a little bit more interesting than me hobbling down the side of the lake. Now I do want to go down there, but that reminds me very much of what I fell down, so I'm staying well clear of it.